Okay, so now we have a conversation and we're talking to Toyin Deborah Aluko, who is an an accountant and a tax professional, financial consultant and business owner. Now, she specializes in tax advisory, financial management and business compliance, while also creating educational content to help individuals and businesses understand finance and taxation. Now, she is from Aluko Consulting. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good, thank you.
I love to see a woman in her bag. I mean, Aluko Consulting. Tell me all about what you do.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So my name is Toyin Aluko. We help business to grow, and then in this way, to enlighten them about taxes. Because I feel like many people get it wrong a lot. Now, when you hear taxes, no, they want to steal our money. They want to take our money. We don't want. So in another way, we just want to help businesses out there. Sometimes you may not necessarily pay, but you have to file. So by filing, you're being compliant.
Yes.
So this way, it makes you avoid penalties of non-filing.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But I even want to talk about you being an accountant. Would you say is something that you definitely love numbers, right? Have you always loved numbers? Is it accounting you always wanted to do, or did you find? I feel there's some professionals you can find yourself in because some people say go and do it, but something like accounting, if you are not good at it, there's nothing you want to do. So what was the story behind that?
I've always wanted to be an accountant.
Okay. Okay.
So I kind of started in that line.
Okay.
And also did internship at International Criminal Court, ICC, The Hague, and then also work with my boss as Niyi Akinsoya. That's a good one, exactly.
Okay.
So these are line of and other experiences also. And then study hard regarding it to help businesses and
individuals. Okay, amazing, amazing. So today we're talking about taxation because a lot of people, some people are literally on the verge. I've literally had a colleague tell me almost every time she sees me, have you filed your tax? Have you filed your tax? 31st is coming. And I'm like, what is this 31st? What is that? I'm sure a lot of people also want to know. So tell us, just help us break it down in a way that we can understand. What is happening on the 31st and what do we need to do?
Okay, so the deadline for filing of personal income tax is March 31st. So many people be like, why is it March 31st? It's like an identity day. But it's always 90 days after the accounting year period. Okay. So that's when you file. Okay. So for employers, if you have employees, you need to file all emoluments paid to them 31st January. Okay. And for individuals, business, non-registered, you need to file your personal income tax on or before 31st March 2026. Okay. To be compliant. And then some people be like, payee, PIT, what's the difference? So I'll say this, payee is not a separate tax. Pay as you earn, it's just a method used in collecting personal income tax from employees. So whether you pay via payee or direct assessment, you are fulfilling your personal income tax obligation. Okay.
So a lot of people believe that, okay, if my employer is filing their tax, right? I'm under that filing that they are doing. Why do I now need to file as a personal individual? So what would you have to say to that?
So thank you. If your employer is filing for you, you don't have to file extra taxes because it's just what I said. Payee, that's pay as you earn, is not a separate tax. So whether you file through payee or direct assessment now for businesses, you are fulfilling your PIT obligation. Okay. So the important thing is you have to be compliant. And if you want to be compliant, you need to file your taxes you need to file your annual return on or before 31st of March 2026.
Okay, and that's very important that we do. And it's very important to also know that you do things as well, in case it's really confusing for people, right? So they can actually get services of, I mean, yourself and your consultant firm to actually help them through that process. So what is the process like, basically?
Okay, so first of all, in case you're being confused on how to go about this, you need to get a professional, and that is why we are here. And two, if something that you can do on your own, make sure that you go pay to state IRS. So for instance, you live in Rivers State, so you pay to Rivers Inland Revenue Services. Lagos State also LRS, and so on like that. And just in case you don't know what to do, or okay, am I even within the tax net, or what am I going to do? Then you need to reach out to us. Then we can help your business.
So let's talk a little bit about the tax net now. What is that all about?
Okay, so for the people within the tax net, is if you earn your annual is above 800,000, then you have to file.
Okay.
Then if you are earning lower, then you are zero rated.
Okay, but you still have to file, right? Do you have to file?
You still have to file.
You still have to file, just that you won't be paying because you are earning below that. Okay, amazing. All right. I think it's really important, I mean, that we know all these things, because 31st is almost here. Today is 25th, so we have like 5 to 6 days more to actually file. So make sure you get filed, and I think you're just here just in time, because I mean, we can reach out to you and then sort. I don't worry, we'll have this conversation after the show. But then again, make sure you reach out, let them help you file your taxes. You need to do that, right? There are penalties, 100,000 naira, you said?
Yeah, 100,000 naira for the first month and 50,000 naira for subsequent.
For subsequent
plus interest.
Plus interest if you fail to file. That's aside the tax you have to pay. So make sure you do all that so you do not lose all that money, all right? Thank you so much for being here with us. It's amazing having you here and speaking with you. And continue. Well done. Stay in your bag, girl. And we're going on a quick break right now. And there's still so much more happening right here on Wake Up Nigeria. So do stay with us. We'll be right back.